That boy is a loser.
So what up, YouTube? It's your boy Jeremonsterrr. Y'all, I am so excited. It's been a long time coming. Your boy has been through so much in the past year, and I thought, what better way than to come back, come strong, come hard, talk about everything that I've been through for the last year and catch y'all up on all the tea, because I think that's what y'all need right now. My life has been such a roller coaster in the past year, but I have to say the one thing that like keeps me going is all y'all. Whether it be being on here on YouTube, whether it be doing my music, whether it just be living my life, I always want to appease the people that support me. So yeah, that's why I'm back. Earlier this week, I asked you guys to submit me questions on that platform, Ask FM. Yes, we used to use that like 10 years ago via the Tumblr. You remember when Tumblr was popping, y'all? I'm always a fan of a throwback on that ass. You know, the party is here like Snooki. So on my Ask FM, y'all submitted me so many questions and I picked the cream of the crop, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're gonna hashtag get into it, talk about all these questions, give y'all an update about me, and let's see what happens. Are y'all ready? I'm ready. I gotta get my phone though, because I don't even know. First question, are you single? I'm happy, I'll say that. Are you still friends with Phase 5? I miss you guys. Y'all just bringing up everything. So honestly, this is the first time in my whole entire life for the past 4 years that I can honestly say, yes, I am personally friends with every single member of the band. We're all in a much better place, but y'all have to understand, everybody feels like it's this big old fiasco and we was ready to, you know, throw bows, nuck if you buck like Crime Mob, but it wasn't really like that. When it comes to a business, especially being independent artists, you have a vision for what you want that business to be. And then if you're in a group, everybody has very different visions of what that is going to be. And as a business runner, you cannot be all on different accords and expect the product to be amazing. And I think that's where we got to. After 3.5 years, we have been pushing so hard here in LA. We've been getting no after no. Eventually, you're gonna wanna step out to do your own thing and try and experiment and find yourself. And I think that's exactly what all 5 of us did. And I commend us for doing that instead of trying to beat a dead horse. It's like, find who you are, find your passion, find your motive, find everything that you want to represent. And then maybe in the future, who knows, we might come back and slay y'all one more time, because y'all cannot, don't even get me started on how amazing our music was. But right now, our time is to go and figure out ourselves, figure out our sounds, how we want to represent ourselves. So y'all stay tuned, but yes, we're all good. I just was hanging out with some of the members the other night. I see Lee like every week probably. Phase 5 is still alive. Just keep supporting all 5 of us, and yeah, there you go. Next question. Okay, well, it's not really a question, it's like a read, but it says, you're pushing 30 and you haven't made it yet. Don't you think by now it's time to hang it up? I'll see y'all didn't hold back one bit on Ask FM. Well, thank you. For me, I think it's interesting because I have this personal inner battle with myself when it comes to this, so I'm not really too worried about discussing this because I think about this about myself every single day. Some of my favorite artists, Viola Davis, I consider her artists because actors and actresses are artists, but anywho, these people, they didn't get their big break until they were in their 30s, their 40s, sometimes their 50s, and they are dominating the game right now. So I really honestly do not feel that age has any type of factor whatsoever when it comes to talent being exposed to the mass general public. However, I feel like I have made it. I think I've accomplished a lot of things in the past 5 years that if you would have told me like 10 damn years ago that my ass would have been out here in LA, I would have been in a boy band, I would have been in an interviewing company interviewing your favorite celebrities, I would have been just living in the most amazing city in the whole wide world. If y'all would have told me that 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I would have been like, okay, yeah, right, like that's not gonna happen. So I do feel like I've made it. I feel like I beat the odds of what people expect from people to come out of Florida. I feel like I beat the odds of what people expect from a gay black man. I feel like I beat the odds on a lot of things. So I have made it. So just because you don't think I did, that's your perception. It's not my perception. I still have a long way to go. I still have a lot of things that I want to accomplish, but I'm here. If you didn't live in LA right now, where would you live? Obviously the UK. If you know me, y'all already know I wear them same Doc Martens every single time I got a damn photo shoot. Is because I love the UK and I'm gonna keep representing the UK until I die. I think I'm just obsessed with the UK just because that's the only place that I really got to spend a long time outside of the United States besides Mexico. And Mexico is beautiful, but it was too damn humid. I was about to damn pass out and just wanted to just drown in the ocean because it was too hot. My goal though, within the next year and a half is I need to go travel and I need to experience more places, because the more and more I travel, the more and more I'm gonna fall in love with a new place, and who knows, I'm gonna change my mind and like Avery Wilson and I'm gonna just, you know, go for it and find a new place that I want to fall in love with. But right now the UK has my heart. I love me a British accent. I love me some Nando's. I love it all. So hopefully I can go back this year because the Spice Girls are supposed to be having a reunion and I want to spice up your life. Hey. So we'll see. Would I rather go out to eat or cook at home? Listen, as much as I love to cook, y'all, and y'all already know your boy makes a mean mac and cheese. Oh, that's a mean mac and cheese. No one else can compete with your boy's mac and cheese. You cannot lie to me and say that you don't feel like an extra amount of bouginess when you walk into a restaurant and you see that waiter say, here's your table. Would you like some water? Would you like some appetizers? Would you like a meal? Yes, I love to go out to eat, and I've actually been starting something on my Instagram, so y'all need to go follow your boy. It's Jeremonsterrr. But I've been going to different restaurants here in LA, and I've been giving my little critiques because I'm trying to be like Rachel Ray on that ass. I want my own Food Network show where I travel to all my favorite restaurants and I give critiques, because why not? And the good thing about a restaurant is you ain't gotta worry about shit. You ain't gotta worry about doing no damn dishes. You ain't gotta worry about cleaning up. You ain't gotta worry about okay. I feel like the leftovers that you get from restaurants be a lot more better than the leftovers that you cook from home. When I just open up that carton of whatever it is, probably Maggiano's because that's my favorite restaurant, it just tastes so good, reheated up. Sometimes even tastes better than the original dish that you had at the restaurant. And so I don't know, that's another perk about eating out. You said in a recent post that you overcame depression. How did you do it? My cure was music. I listened just to a lot of music. I was over there listening to Fleetwood Mac. I fell in love with Dan and Shay, some country on that ass. I listened to a lot of music and I just immersed myself into it, because the good thing about music is that it talks about everyone's struggles and it talks about everyone's glories. Now the thing that we listen to the radio and all the music is always like flaunting this like this facade about what life can be, but if you listen to a lot of different genres, especially country music and especially R&B, they talk about the pain and struggles that people go through in their lives. And so that's what I kind of immersed myself to, and I was like, wait, I ain't the only person that was heartbroken. Wait, I ain't the only person that's been through this shit, because other people that are writing this music and other people that are singing this music, you can feel their emotion and you can feel them evoking a sense of just realness on that ass to everybody. Another thing was I wrote out my feelings and I turned them into songs. And I think that's a good way of expression. So instead of, you know, self-harm, why don't you have a journal, like a gratitude journal, or even if it's just a journal where you write your thoughts out. I highly recommend doing something like that, so then that way it's released. That's one thing. People think when people are depressed, why don't you just go talk to somebody? Well, we don't want to talk to no damn body. When you are in that state of mind, you really feel like the world is against you and you don't have any hope whatsoever. So what is a person gonna do for you? You know what I mean? That they already haven't said, oh, it's gonna get better, blah, blah, blah. We not thinking about that. The only thing that can cure that is you self-releasing all of that energy into something else. So that's why I recommend that you guys write this shit down in a journal or something like that. And so at least it is released out of your body, and then you can create space in your head for more happy and positive thoughts. Next question, is education free at universities in your country? For example, in my country, you need to pay for all the years. I wish education was motherfucking free in the United States. And I don't think that's fair that as kids, since freaking preschool, you have been programmed by the society to say, hey, you need to go do this task. But even if you are not financially stable to do this, even if you don't know what you want to do in college, you need to go. Well, what benefit is that going to be when you are wasting all your money? You get into debt, taking out all these student loans, and you owe Sally Mae all this damn money. And then you graduate, you don't get the job that is in your desired field, and then you just have all this debt. It's like this society is wishing us to walk into a pool of debt when college is not meant for everybody. So if you honestly feel that, number one, you don't have the coins to pay up for college, and you apply for all the scholarships and you apply for all the grants and the student loans, and it's just not working out for you, maybe you can take sometimes going to a community college or take a year off to save up money or something like that. But don't do what I did and just go for the hell of it. Have a plan. And To be honest, you don't even need to go to school nowadays. I feel like that's what I love about the millennial generation, is that they have found a way to transform the need for school in order to be successful in this lifetime. Because if you go on Instagram, you'll see any girl thotting and bopping on there and making $100,000 for promoting flat tummy tea, or people are getting paid thousands of dollars to sit on motherfucking Twitch and playing Fortnite, and they getting paid a lot of money. So I say follow your passion. If you want to be a singer, if you want to play video games and that's what you want to do, then you should pursue that and figure out a way to make money off of that instead of being a slave to this old methods of society, because that's not going to work out for everybody. Next question, what is your favorite TV show right now, and would you consider acting instead of music? Well, I would never give up music entirely, but I have thought about acting, and 2 shows that your boy wishes that he was on. Jane the Virgin, y'all need to go check it out. Final season coming up, and I'm about to die because I'm in love with every damn character on the show, and it is one of the best shows on TV. And the second, which is another CW show, so y'all need to tag the CW and let them know that your boy wants to sponsor the network, would be Riverdale. Oh, just giving me everything that Gossip Girl was given, and I guess Pretty Little Liars, which is another show that y'all love. It's so fake and it's so phony, but I love every single second of that show. Ooh, this is a good one. Why do you wear contacts and bleach your hair? Do you hate being black so much? Do you want to be white? Honestly, I do not want to be white. I love being black. If I wanted to be anybody, if I'm emulating or worshiping anybody, it would definitely be Rihanna. Her skin tone is gorgeous. It radiates in the sun. I love her. If I was emulating anyone, it would definitely be her. I am so comfortable with who I am and how I want to express myself. We live in a society where the makeup industry is probably the #1 grossing business in the world, where people use products to enhance their looks. Everyone cuts their hair and styles their hair any way they want to. And the fashion industry is another industry where people dress how they want to. I feel like we are entitled as human beings to express ourselves the way we want to. And if you don't like how I express myself, that is totally your opinion, but I'm not changing for you because I'm doing this because I like to do so. I think I'm rocking this cute, wonderful lesbian look, my little pixie cut. That being said, I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, share, comment, do all that jazz. Your boy is still on Patreon, so if you want to be a misfit in the misfit world, the link is in the description box below. I have so many new videos coming you guys this way, so much content. I have really ultimately no direction on how I want to do my YouTube channel. I've lived my life trying to plan everything and do all that. No, if I want to talk about something, I'm gonna talk about it because that's the fun about YouTube. And hopefully by 20 videos later, I'll have some tabs that are kind of categorize my direction. But I'm gonna be doing music reviews, I'm gonna be doing TV show reviews, I'm gonna be talking about special hot topics, everything. So stay tuned. I'm so excited that y'all were down to join the bandwagon of the Jeremonsterrr train. Yes, yes, yes. Holla!
Subscribe, ho.